Three,
Let's start.
two, Hello, everyone. Today, we're kicking off a great podcast where you will find a ton of information on how to speak advanced English with the right accent, extempore, public speaking, and the most fun part, a lot of chit chats. We are literally letting you in on our me time, our one on one conversations. And I can tell you one thing, this is going to be uber fun for both us and you. Hey, Chris.
Hey Rita, hi.
How are you feeling today?
I'm great. I'm happy to start this again.
100%. We've been thinking about it a long time, right? We had this idea like 6 months back, then we zoned out for the last few months. We were busy doing things that are urgently important. But
Yeah.
we always had this thing in the back of our mind. We never like forgot about it.
hmm Yeah,
Okay,
totally.
so I say that we start with a little introduction. We briefly introduce ourselves and then we can just get into it.
Of course. Let's do it.
Okay, so I'm going to go first. I am 22 from India, and I'm a TESOL TEFL certified teacher and a full-time student. Chris is my student turned friend. You want to tell me some things about you, Chris?
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna mention my age.
That's totally fine. We
But
know it.
yeah, my name is Cristiani. I am from Venezuela. I've been living in the US since 2023. I met Richa before moving here because I needed to improve my speaking. Um, I knew some things, but I wasn't able to have a conversation like this when I met her. I do different things. I'm a content creator, website designer. I I was a Spanish tutor in 2020. I
Mm.
love teaching as Rita, and yeah, we are like friends and also kind of colleagues.
Yeah, that's right. But you're saving some points about you. She's being super generous because she owns a lot of things. She's literally gone from a freelancer to a businesswoman, plus managing her modeling and teaching gigs. Chris, why didn't you tell them that you own a studio called Faith Studio?
Well, like there's a lot of different things that I'm doing, so I feel like it's not enough time to like explain
Mm-hmm.
everything and how I mix them. I still figuring out how I can I don't know, like tag myself, but
Mm-hmm. I
it's been
understand
a
to
lot.
label yourself,
Yeah.
right? This cannot
Yeah.
wear a single label. You do so many things. She's
Mhm.
multi-talented, that's for sure. Now, when we met, she was still in Venezuela. And within 2 or 3 months, she said, I'm packing my bags and flying for the US. Do you think by any chance I was your lucky charm? I made it happen.
Yeah. Well, I had no um you know, I knew that I was moving, but I wasn't sure about the dates. I wasn't received
Mhm.
my travel authorization. Um, but I think I like how I started doing these things, like, well, I'm gonna start learning English, I'm gonna practice my speaking, I'm gonna do more things. Um, I think maybe that put me in the right place where like everything started flowing. And yeah, definitely you were like part
Been part
of
this
the
whole journey. It's
yeah.
amazing. Based on the first vibe when we met for the first time, the conversation didn't last long. It was like 25 minutes. You had a thing after this, so you were rushing at the end. I never thought we'd end up becoming such good friends. What impression did you have of me?
Mm,
No
I
impression?
yeah, like I don't remember.
Silence
Yeah,
speaks.
yeah, like maybe at the beginning you were more, how could I say it? Not introvert, but reserved.
Oh,
or
I was pretty formal. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
formal.
I
Uh-huh.
let my professionality do the talking. I was not being friendly with you because I did not
Mhm.
see the scope for a friend
Yeah,
in there. I didn't think I'd become friends with you. I had no
yeah,
idea.
yeah,
You know what
and
I'm
me
saying?
neither because I wasn't able to speak, so I was like very
Mm.
shy.
You
Yeah,
were very shy and also like you take some time to open up. I was being professional because this is how you treat somebody when you meet them for the first
yeah.
time in your professional field, you know what I'm saying? It's not my
Mhm.
normal vibe. My normal vibe is like bouncing off of each other the minute we meet. And like the initial meet, I didn't think that we'd get along so much and I thought like we're not on the same wavelength or stuff like that. And that's why I was not being in my element. This is my element when I'm being friendly
Yeah.
with you. But for you, it's like this is how you are with everybody. You're in your shell and then you come out and you talk about a lot of things. So recently she's been giving me a lot of big sister energy. She's been guiding me how to do
Mhm.
my YouTube stuff. I kind of forgot to mention that I've also started my YouTube recently. Let's see how it goes. She's been helping a lot.
Yeah, yeah, like that's another part of my personality. Like I grew up as the
Big
older
sister.
sister.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the big
so
sister energy is there.
mhm.
I've been
Yeah, even
taking orders directly from her. I'm directly under her orders at this point. Enjoy it. I enjoy it.
yeah.
By the way, Chris, accent is something that is always on my mind, and there must be a lot of our viewers who want to know how to speak in the American accent or how to neutralize their accent as much as possible. I want to know how your accents improved in the course of the last few months. Do you see any changes in your accent?
Yeah, for sure. Like um well, it depends. Like sometimes I just start speaking so with my Spanish
Yeah,
accent. Um but I think it's mm, like changing something like when I start the day speaking English, like I can sound better, but
yeah.
sometimes I just like to with my native uh tongue. So
For sure, for sure. That
mhm.
makes you feel comfortable. And you want to tell people that you speak Spanish. And I personally love Spanish. I'd like to learn Spanish. And we started some time back, but we are giving it a pause for now because, again, we're dealing with some urgently important things in life.
Mhm.
But when it comes to the topic of the accent, I mistakenly used to say that my accent's 100% American, but like as I'm growing up and learning more about it, I'm coming to the understanding that no one's accent can be like 100% anything. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And my accent's definitely 100% American. It can like, if there's one accent that I have to choose from, American accent does the domination over other accents that I have. But my accent's like a composite of the Indian accent because I'm Indian and I hear a lot. The American accent, I've got a lot of experience listening to American talks, and a bit of Australian. I don't know if you noticed that, a little bit of Australian because I watch a lot of Australian shows. And also, like, the most interesting part of it all is that I also have a bit of Scottish accent sometimes. It's in the rhythm. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? I don't think have you
Yeah.
ever heard the Scottish accent? You might have, but I
No.
don't think you can name it. Not
Yeah,
name it,
maybe,
yeah?
but yeah, I have
Yeah.
here Australian accent. But
Hmm.
yeah.
I'm going to be super honest here. I used to hate the Australian accent. Then I used the extreme term hate. Absolutely hated, abhorred the accent. I grew up hating the accent. And now I'm growing to like it. I don't know what's happening. I'm still really starting to like it. But like accent is one thing. When I meet my students, this is the thing that comes up a lot. They really want to know why I have this accent. And some people are like really dry in their comment and they literally ask me, why do you speak like this? Like, why do you speak like this? This is my style of speaking. But I think I am somebody who would not like to be known by her accent only. Yeah. It's more about
Mhm.
what I speak. Accent is a big part of it. And I'd be lying
Yeah.
if I said I don't follow many people just to hear their accent. I love some people's accents. And I think the most standout accents are those that are a combination, not just a pure American accent or the British accent, like people who can speak with a unique accent. And unique is always like a mix or something entirely new. You know what I'm saying? By the
Yeah.
way, talking of accent, do you know who Tyla is?
Tyla, yeah, the singer.
Yeah, do you like her
Mhm.
accent?
I haven't heard her speaking. I know she
Okay,
is like
never. Like,
South African, but I don't know.
yeah, sure. Not on TikTok. No,
No, like
TikTok's.
yeah, I've only seen her like dancing, singing, but not speaking.
Hmm. She had a breakout year last year. With Tyla, the reason I mentioned her is like I really love her accent sometimes, and that's one of the reasons why I follow her. But I hate her accent again. This is like a love-hate relation that I have with her.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
there's definitely this vibe. She's my age, and I like the young energy that she's all about. But sometimes I just want to plug my ears when she's talking, and other times I love it. I really love her
Mhm.
accent because her accent's so
Yeah.
unique.
Yeah. I having like it's hard to think that you are gonna have an accent when inside of the US you have like many accents. Like for example, there's the
Exactly.
ballet girls accent, the
Valley
California ones,
Girl.
New Yorkers accents. So like maybe you can try to replicate one of those. Can you listen to?
Accents. I can
Yeah.
hear you. Go on.
Yeah, like there was like a emergency car. We can cut
Oh,
that. Cut that
no,
part.
we can keep it. No problem. Go on.
Yeah, so yeah, so it's like finding your own accent, maybe mixing accents, trying to replicate accents, but at the end of the day, something that is gonna just flow in.
Exactly. Should be natural. And you should
Yeah.
have fun listening to yourself. This is like one of the important points that I throw in the mix. Let's put it out there. You should enjoy listening to yourself first. Only then will you be known for your accent if that's your end goal. I personally would want to be known for what I said, what I
Hmm.
say, instead of how I sound when I say it. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I would want
Yeah.
people to recognize me for my accent, like I'm getting it already. And I'm like, right now, professionally, teaching is my only moneymaker. You know what I'm saying? Recently started YouTube. Let's see how that goes down. But when I teach, I'm very comfortable with my teaching styles. And one of the reasons people like to do lessons with me is because I can teach them a bunch of real life American English. So that's helping me.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. Like your insights are very Spanish accent, very yeah, like
What?
very
Yeah. Come on, word it
very
out. I know there is a compliment from me there. Word it out.
yeah, like very helpful.
Yeah.
Like sometimes we think that we are speaking so natural without accent,
Mm,
but we need someone to tell us like, hey, you can do
mm-hmm,
this or pronounce it in
mm-hmm.
this way to sound better. So yeah, like I think it's like something that everyone should do.
Yeah, obviously, because you brought this up and it is fun. I'd like to know, like, what was your top reason to start doing lessons with me? Your top reason.
Top reasons. Well, I had two tutors before you from
Mm-hmm.
like I was okay with their accent. They don't have like um any like particular accent. Like I feel like for us, we can think like that sounds native. I don't know if it was like very American or not, but I feel like it was okay.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but then I had to like stop having lessons with them,
Mm-hmm.
and I was looking for another tutor. Like, but I don't remember the research I did. Like, I just found your
Mm-hmm.
profile. I um heard you, and I thought it was like, well, I like her accent.
That's
I'm gonna,
what. That's
yeah, I'm
what.
gonna try to get lessons with her.
Yeah. And looking back, do you regret your decision?
No,
No,
I
at
don't.
all. No, at all. Of course,
No,
of
no.
course. You found a friend in me. Yeah, what
Yeah.
more can you ask for? Your teachers become your friend. Yeah, and
Hmm.
we're starting this. Uh-huh. On a fun note, do you have any pets today?
No, I don't. I
I saw
don't.
this picture you posted on your Instagram with your gray cat sitting with a lot of attitude. I think more of us girls should have that attitude when posing for
Yeah.
pictures.
Yeah, she
Can
was
you stitch it
so
here? Yeah?
Yeah.
Stitch the picture here in the video. We can do that,
Uh-huh.
right?
Yeah, for
I want to
sure.
show our viewers what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Where is that picture from? From your house?
Could you repeat it?
Yeah, where is that picture from?
Yeah, we took it here. Like we were taking care of two cats like 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, like those cats weren't from the same family, but the owner of one of them was taking care of the gray cat. So they were together. And
Mm-hmm.
then the owner of the other cat has to travel, and she
They ended up with
contacted,
you.
yeah, like both.
Both the cats.
So yeah, like we have them here, but we
No, but
prefer
you
to,
send them back?
yeah, we took them for
Uh-huh.
like 1 week.
You don't have any pets right now.
No.
So for our viewers, she has a lot of pets on a regular basis, so she's gonna show us her pets from time to
Mhm.
time. I
Yeah.
don't even like animals so much, but I always find myself asking her this question about whether she has any pets or not and how her pets are. I don't know. I feel a bit drawn to your pets, looking at the pictures that you post online. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I think that's the type of
Not a pet lover.
conversation. Yeah.
Hmm.
But I think that those are the questions that like older women make. Like, how are your kids? Like for
Oh
us, it's like
yeah.
our pets.
Icebreaker, right? That's the kind of
Yeah.
question you don't have to think a lot.
Uh-huh.
Just keep repeating the same question every time you see the person. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good way to start a conversation. Good conversation
Mhm.
starter. Okay. Is it? Do you want to say anything else or should we do with our party words?
Yes, that was all. I enjoyed this talk with you. This is the
Yes, obviously.
second time we record our first episode.
Yeah, that is right. This
Yeah,
is the
I
second
think
take.
it was better than the first one.
100%. No, we're still not cutting it. We have to
Yeah,
say
but
goodbyes. Yeah, right?
yeah,
Okay.
I
You
know.
want this to be part of the video? This is
Yeah.
what we don't have anything scripted here. It is all unfiltered, just us, saying nothing's
Mhm.
phony here. So my parting words are that if you had fun watching this conversation, even a little bit, please drop your likes and subscribe to our channel. And if you're feeling generous, drop a comment telling us what you liked about the episode. And I swear we'll try to make it better and better each time. And you're gonna have a lot of fun. Take my word for it.
Absolutely.
Thanks for your support, and we give you thanks for that. We give you thanks for that. See you in the next one.
Bye bye.